Hi, and welcome back to another lesson here on my YouTube channel, Contemporary Native Healing. Today, we're going to talk about the oh so scary shadow totem. Now, we've talked about the power animals and some of the birth totems, and you'll find those videos on the channel. But today, I wanted to actually talk about the shadow totem because a lot of people are afraid of the shadow totem and what it entails. So we're going to dive into a little bit on what a shadow totem is and how you can tell if you're working with the energy of a shadow totem, and then also give you an idea of how to meet your shadow totem so that you can start working with them and integrating the medicine. For those of you who are new to the channel, I am Reverend Elena, Dr. Elena Skyhawk. Got to put that in there. So I'm the owner and founder of Contemporary Native Healing and Skyhawk's Native Creations. And my website, you can go find out more stuff through there at spiritual-shaman.com. And if you actually want to see some of the stuff that I make, the medicine bags and fans and jewelry and stuff, you can go to shamancrafts.com. But today, we're going to delve a little bit more into what a shadow totem is, how to work with one, and figure out how to integrate the medicine. Now, a shadow totem, if you know anything about power animals or totem animals, they're animals that walk with us in this life. They they teach us lessons. They might come to give us a message. Like the hawk is a very great one for giving us messages from spirit. The eagle does the same thing. And there, all these other animals that we work with, whether it's a tiny little grasshopper or an ant, to a spider, a snake, a lion, uh, a wolf, a bear, and every single one of these animals can actually work as a shadow. If you haven't integrated the medicine that the animal actually is here to teach you, then it's working against you. And until you learn the medicine that they are here to deliver, to teach, however you work with the animals, until you integrate that medicine, they're considered a shadow totem because they work against you in order to get you to pay attention. So how do you know if an animal is a shadow? One way you can tell is, what is it that you're deathly afraid of, and why are you so afraid of them? Could be something from a past life that you might have died at the hands of a lion or the paws of a lion. You might have been bitten by a snake and died, or a spider and died, or any other reasons that you might have a big fear of a particular insect, animal, bird, whatever it might be. And that'll show up. It's just like, you have an affinity for your power animal. You're very drawn, even as a young child, to a particular animal, or it'll show up a lot. You'll notice it on TV, you'll notice it in the wild, maybe, or you just, like little kids love, whether it's a bear, a wolf, or something like that. They're like, oh my God, I got to have it. So you get them a stuffed animal. It might be an owl. It might be, something else. You just don't know what each individual person is attracted to. But if it's a shadow that works against you, it's trying to teach you that lesson and you're resisting it. Because the shadow comes from deep within us, and it will dig very deep to find your resistance. Whether it's you have to do forgiveness toward yourself, or somebody else, or there might be something left unresolved from another lifetime. Could be something unresolved from your past, your childhood in this lifetime. But whatever it is, the animal shows up to teach you that lesson, to get you to integrate the medicine that that particular animal embodies to make you whole so that you can move forward. Now, there are different ways to connect with your shadow. One of them I mentioned already. What is it that you're afraid of? What animal just scares you so much that every time somebody mentions it, you kind of freak out? So then you have to go deep within yourself. Why? Find the meaning behind the fear. Start healing it and resolving it. Integrate the energy, and then the animal won't bother you anymore. Another way to find your shadow totem is to do a shamanic journey to the lower world. Now, you can have somebody drum for you, or you can buy one of the CDs that are readily available on Amazon or in music stores that are specifically for shamanic journeying. And you want to go to the lower world, because whenever you're looking for a spirit guide or you're looking for a totem or a power animal, you always go to the lower world. And you can do that in many ways. There's many ways to get to the lower world. You can find a rabbit hole, you can find a huge tree and go down the tree trunk, or some people, they take an elevator down. So it or a slide. Any way you can get to the lower world. And always, take your protection with you. I always, when I do journeying, I always make sure I have one of my guides go with me for protection. And the sole intent before you go down is to meet your shadow totem that is working with you right now. When you get to the lower world, the animal will either be sitting there waiting for you, or you call it forth and say, please, shadow totem, present yourself so I can see who you are. And it might come out of the darkness at you, and it might hiss at you. It might growl at you. It might act a little aggressive towards you. And that's how you're going to determine whether it's a shadow or if it's an actual power animal that's there. A regular power animal is not going to hiss at you. It's not going to growl at you. It's not going to scare you. So once you've determined that it is a shadow, then you can ask it, what is it? What attribute are they trying to instill in you? What are they trying to teach you? You have to actually talk to the animal, because it will tell you. And you listen. Maybe you hear the answer. You might just know the answer because it might come through telepathically. You might feel the answer somewhere in your body, like in your gut or somewhere, where you're just going to feel what it is that they're trying to tell you. So pay attention once you ask that animal what it's there to help you with, because that's literally what they are there for. They are here to help us. We are all part of the sacred circle. We were all put on this earth by Great Spirit, so there is no bad animal. We just need to learn what it is about us that needs to be healed, and then do the healing work on it so that we can move forward. Is it easy? No, it usually isn't, not when you're working with a shadow, because it's part of our ego that we don't want to look at. Is it rewarding? Yes, it is. It's very rewarding to heal that shadow part of us. Does it mean we'll never run into another shadow totem? No, there's going to be more, because each layer that we heal, another layer is always exposed down the road after we integrate the medicine that we're working with right now. So it is very rewarding in the healing process, but you have to stay committed. You have to do the work, and you will see changes in your behavior. You will see changes in your life as you move forward in growth. And if you need help, you can always reach out to me. You can put a comment below if you have a question, and I always respond to all the comments. Also, like my channel, and so that you can continue seeing more of these educational videos as I walk you through some of the processes that I use with clients to help them heal and integrate the learning and the healing that they're going through. I can also be found on Facebook under Contemporary Native Healing, or you can go to my website and contact me that way. There's a contact form. It's spiritual-shaman.com, and I also respond to all, personally, I respond to all the emails that come through. But do this for you, because it's very important that you learn about your shadow side. It's very important that you integrate that shadow side into your consciousness, into your ego. And if you're here on the planet at this time, you're here for a reason. And in order to move forward, you need to be whole and healed. So do it for yourself. Do it because you love yourself. And then wait for the next shadow totem to show up to teach you a new lesson, because they will. But enjoy the journey. That's all for this lesson. And like I said, if you have any comments or questions, post them below or reach out to me either on Facebook or through my website, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions. So signing off for now, this is Reverend Dr. Elena Skyhawk, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.